And let me set it up for you. I got the envelope from the mailbox and laid it down on the bed. I was nervous to open it. As a matter of fact, I just gave it to my dad and had him open it. An absolute rejection. I did not get into medical school. I got rejection letter after rejection letter after rejection letter. And the truth is, I only applied to 4 schools. I only got interviews at 2 schools, and both of those schools, no, not at all. What a sad time. I had my life all planned out. I was finished with undergrad, and my intention was to go straight into medical school, but it didn't work out that way. So I was like, okay, I get it. I'm going to be working as a nurse. I got my undergrad degree in nursing. And I was like, okay, fine. I didn't end up going straight into medical school after undergrad. It was just because, the classes and then taking the MCAT and all of that, it was just hard to juggle all of that. And I was happy with just, okay, fine. I'll be the class of 98. I'll get into medical school in 4 years would be like 94. And then I'll graduate in 98. No big deal. I'll take a year. I can work as a nurse. I had a job. I would have a good job. And I'll get myself together. And during this time, I expected to go to school in 98. I went on my interview. I had on my red suit. Everybody else had on black but I needed to show my personality that I'm not just smart. I am fun. I'd be a great doctor. And I just hope that the red suit would blind them from my horrible MCAT scores. It didn't work. Them people saw my MCAT scores and like, no, ma'am. Yeah, your grades look good. Yeah, you got a great personality. You answered all our questions well. Yeah, you're a well-rounded person. But no, ma'am, you shall not pass into our medical school. And I didn't. Totally sad. The timeline of my life was done. I was just going to be working as a nurse, and I was just going to, no, let me back up and say, I knew I was going to get into medical school at some point. I was just going to keep applying, improve my MCAT score, and do what I needed to do to get in. But lo and behold, I did get into medical school a different way without having to take the MCAT again. And I'll have to tell you about that story another time. But bottom line is, remember that sometimes you may have a whole timeline for yourself. You have everything planned out exactly how you want it. You have done all you could. And sometimes you didn't do enough. You know for a fact that you did not prepare yourself as well for your test, or you didn't prepare yourself as well for your recital, and you just got rejected. You did not get into the school that you wanted to. You didn't get into the club that you wanted to, either because of fault of your own, of lack of preparation, or just who knows what the criteria they're fully looking for, and you just didn't get chosen. It's disappointing. Wisdom understands that those situations are so disappointing, and it's okay to just lean into the disappointment. Cry if you need to. Whine if you need to. Go out, take yourself out to dinner or a vacation if you need to. Understand this is not a reflection of how your entire life is going to be. Your life will still go on. All things do work together for good for them that love God. That's what wisdom understands, and they keep moving forward towards the goal, especially if you know that exactly what you need to be. That's what I did, and I am a doctor right now. I'll tell you the whole story, like I said, about how I made it into medical school. And then there is stupidness. Stupidness is like they get rejected and like, oh, never again. This is just never going to happen to me. They just ball up into a nothingness, feeling that this rejection is fully who they are. They are not worthy of even existing because they've been rejected from a school or from a club. No. Rejection sometimes is a part of life. It really is. And when you understand that, sometimes with this rejection, you just look and learn, see what you can learn from it. If you can even talk to the person that rejected you and tell them what could I have done better? And then you go back and you come back again stronger, bigger, faster, stronger, and better. All right. Well, there you have it. Wisdom or stupidness. Choose wisdom. Remember, show me your brightest, show me your best, show me the latest guru. God's wisdom lets theirs look like stupidness. All right, guys, listen.